want to see snow on the ground. We've had it so nice. It's been so mellow and mild. It's kind of weird. So for us to get this storm, it's like, okay, all right, this is what winter is supposed to be like here in Maine. Wait, what? There's another one. This weather is just blowing my mind. We are still in the middle of March, but we have had bare ground and almost no snow for about 3 weeks now. And it's unheard of. Like, this is totally unprecedented. I've never seen the weather do this before up here. Tonight, we have a storm moving in, and if the temperatures track the way they're saying, this could be the first all snow storm that we've had all winter long. All right, so every single storm we've had this winter, the whole entire winter, has been a mix of rain and snow. It starts out rain, turns to snow, turns back to rain. The largest accumulation we've had has been about 8 inches. That was the biggest storm so far. And all the other storms have been really small. This could be our first snowstorm of the year, of the winter, that could be an all snow event. Keep in mind, we've had bare ground, super spoiled. I mean, this is like April, end of April type of weather and conditions for us where we live. And so we're almost like a month ahead of schedule. Sunday morning, we may wake up to somewhere around 2 feet of snow. Possible. 22 inches of snow is what the high end of the forecast is. Low end of the forecast is a foot. So I'm really curious to see what happens. There's still that part of me that loves seeing the snow come down and building up on the ground, and there's something epic about a massive snowstorm. I mean, there's just something, I don't know, it makes you feel like like you went through a crazy adventure because you woke up and there was 20 feet of snow on the ground. There's a part of me that's like, heck no, I am glad the snow is gone and we have bare ground and I'm ready to start planting the garden. I do not want to see snow. Okay, quick, let's go over to the driveway. The biggest challenge, the biggest problem with getting that much snow this time of year, with the conditions we have right now, the driveway is all melted, but that means it's muddy and soft. There is just mud. It's just mud. If I try to plow with the truck, it's gonna make a mess. It's just gonna destroy. I'm just gonna be plowing mud, which means I can't use the plow truck. I mean, it's just not gonna be an option. So I'm gonna have to use the little mini excavator if we get a significant snowstorm. Be a little slower cleaning up. Might have a pretty challenging day Sunday trying to clean up if we get 2 feet of snow. There's a possibility we could have some pretty cool adventure footage. And this is like when the horses got loose the other day and ripped all the fences apart, and it kind of wrecked my whole plan for the day. But those are the kind of things that make cool stories. It's frustrating in the moment, and you get kind of pissed off, and you're like, I want to punch something because you're just frustrated. Nothing's going according to plan. Everything's falling apart. And then after it's done, you're like, this one time we had this crazy situation and it ends up the greatest stories. So hopefully, I don't know. There's a part of me that's really hoping we get a really cool, crazy story out of this storm. Well, friends, it is officially winter 2.0 at Creation Bound. So, it's been snowing, started snowing like 4 o'clock or so this morning. It's snowing all day. It's still snowing, no rain whatsoever. It's been a full-on snow event. The puppies, they were all playing in the snow just a few minutes ago, and now they're hanging out in the greenhouse looking all sad, but they've been out in the snow the whole time, loving it. Look at these guys. Definitely gonna be out tomorrow, cleaning up the snow, plowing the driveway, and we'll take the camera along and we'll show you what we got going on. So hopefully we'll have some good adventures tomorrow. All right, till then, this is Ace signing out. That is a lot of snow. And I guess it's time to get out there and start cleaning it up. First thing we gotta do is see if we can get outside the door. Well, actually I gotta put my boots on first, and then we'll see if I can get the door open. I think we're gonna go out the other door. The wind's blowing so much snow up against this one. I don't want to break it. Yeah, so it's shaping up to be a beautiful day. This is the biggest storm we have had in, I think, about 3 years. It ended up being pretty much an entire snow event. And if I had to guess, I'd say we're sitting right around 20 inches of snow. Do you hear those birds? Listen. Did you hear it? Oh, that sounds so good. Springtime! But I feel so bad for them because all of these birds moved in while it's been so warm out, and now they just got dumped on with 2 feet of snow. I don't have an official measurement yet, so don't take my word on that. But it's got to be pretty close to that, so we'll get some measurements here in a little bit. But I just want to take a look real quick. One, the sound of the birds is just, I don't know, it's just making me feel really good. But I want to show you this real quick. Look at that! Look at how deep the snow is on the side of the greenhouse here. Look at that! It's like standing on the ground. It's as deep as I am tall. Look at that. I mean, I know a lot of it's, coming off the roof and everything, and that's why there's so much, but on the sides. But that's a lot of snow. To go from bare ground and ready to start working in the garden a week ago to this much snow, it's kind of a shock to the system, but it's kind of cool. Again, there's that part of me that loves these big storms, and there's a part of me that does not want to see this at all. So it's like this battle inside. All right, time to go walk around and see what else we got going on. The snow is up to my knees. That's quite a bit of snow. I gotta figure out where my tape measures are. I think they're all buried in the toolboxes. Okay, I think we're gonna officially call it at 21.5 inches. That's what we got. That seems to be pretty consistent now in the measurements I'm getting. So 21.5 inches. The old saying is March comes in like a lion and leaves like a lamb. Like, you know, it comes in roaring and you get all kinds of crazy weather at the beginning of March, and then it kind of mellows out and you get in April and it starts raining and warming up. But we've been so backwards. We've had 3 weeks of, like, you could have started planting stuff in the garden. And you know, I was in a t-shirt cleaning the greenhouse the other day, just dripping sweat. It was so hot. And now we have 21.5 inches of snow on the ground. Did you hear that? That was the snow coming off the roof and hitting the greenhouse. Oh, there's our holly. Make yourself a little bed of hay, huh? Yeah, soaking up some sunshine. This is our holly puppy. She is now, where are you? Are you 15? 14? I think she's 15 years old. Yeah, she's still going. Still comes for walks with me down the driveway. Huh? But most of the time, she just hangs out and sleeps. Yeah. Old puppy. Protected our animals for a long time. Keeping them all safe from coyotes. Huh? Now she's earned herself a rest. She gets to hang out in the greenhouse and just sleep and lay around in the sun, and she can't hear anything anymore. I call her or talk to her, she doesn't hear me. She just sound asleep, doesn't even know. We got the broom we put on the pole the other day, which is really heavy. Oh, snap. That wasn't bright. Okay. It's not exactly light, but it does the job. Woo! Look at that! Clean it up a little more, so melt the rest off in like a half hour or so. There we go. All right, all cleaned off. Now we gotta spin them, face the sun. Okay, just missed that. Now the lens is covered in snow, and wow, that was crazy. All the snow just let go on the roof of the greenhouse and came right down the hill. It was like a big avalanche. That was a lot of snow. Kind of took me by surprise there. I didn't know what was going on at first. The sun's just warming everything up, and it just let go, and the snow came all the way down here. Big cloud. Over the top, I had the camera turned off, so I didn't get it, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, I'm kind of worried now. I only see 3 puppies. I only see 3 puppies. Hurry up! I need everybody out here to dig. I don't know where he is.
Where is it?
All the snow came off the greenhouse, and I think he got buried. I can't find him. He could be anywhere.
Crap. I see him.
No, that. Wait. It was one of the black and white ones.
Yeah, they're both here.
Oh. Oh, jeez. I don't know where he was.
Yellowstone?
Where the heck was he? I just looked all over. I couldn't find him, and I thought, holy smokes, he got buried in the snow.
I only see Yellowstone. Where's the black one then?
He was over by the solar panels right there. Well, that was a little scary. I don't know where he was, but he was off by himself somewhere and then showed up. Okay, so we got one over there. Oh, we got 2. Okay, we got the 2 white ones there. Oh, wow, that was a little scary. I thought we lost a puppy there. Okay, all right, now I guess we'll go try to get the machine cleaned off and clean up the driveway. All right, horses look good, cows are out and about. All right, we're gonna let this thing warm up. We're gonna go get some fuel. And we're gonna head down the hill and start digging our neighbors out. Oh, I just carried those up from down by the house, and now my knees are wet and cold from the snow, and my upper body is just dripping sweat. It's so hot. The sun is getting so warm out. We'll get this thing filled up and then we'll go dig some snow. That should be enough to get us through the day. Engine is warmed up. We want to get the hydraulic fluid moving before we do any heavy work with it, so move the bucket around, spin, get things flowing and warmed up a little bit. Stretch out the bucket. I got a bunch of frozen dirt on the end of the bucket to knock off of there. Shake off the snow. Alright, we're going to pick up each track and spin them a little bit, make sure they're not froze up. Yeah, wrong one. There we go. Spinning the wrong track. Other side. I got some stuff in the snow here. I don't want to burn. The way that track's froze up. Okay. I ran this thing through the mud the other day after fixing all the fence when the horses got loose. I didn't get all the mud cleaned out of there, which is bad. I froze up and I completely forgot about it. Alright, I think we're good to roll. Burning daylight. I need to get to work. So I gotta kind of slow down on the recording for YouTube and just get some work done. We'll get this all cleaned up and we might get some footage of trying to drive the Jeep through this snow, because this is the first significant snowstorm we've had since we bought the thing, put the winter snow tires on it, and haven't even had a chance to test it out. So I want to drive it through this deep stuff and see how it does. It's gonna be a long day of cleaning up snow, that's for sure. Yeah, we are into mid-afternoon and the snow is getting so wet and sticky. It's so warm out. I had the air conditioner on in the excavator just a little while ago because the sun is just so intense. But this snow is just went from powdery dry to snowball, you know, snowman consistency. And look at how sticky this is. It actually makes it easier to clean up because I can push more snow and I'm not losing it off the sides or over the top of the blade. It's just rolling it over into a big mound, a big, huge, massive snowball, and then I just shove it off to the side. Okay, here goes. We're gonna try to drive the Jeep out of here. Now the snow, it has warmed up a little this afternoon. The top of the snow has gotten a bit wet and heavy. Kind of make a snowball out of it now, and it doesn't, it's not all light and fluffy like it was this morning. I don't want to damage the front spoiler on the Jeep, so I'm not going to push it, but I'm really curious to see if it can drive up through here. So here we go. Got the Jeep on. We're gonna put it in the snow mode. We're gonna put it in drive. Let's see what happens. Well, nothing's happening. Oh, I'm in neutral. That's why. I really hate the dial shift. I'm so used to the, column shift, and putting a automatic transmission into gear by a dial, it messes me up every time. All right, here we go. Put some gas. Nope. We're gonna have to give it a little run start. All the Oh, we're through it. Nope. We're just plowing the snow up. Thinking it'd make it. Just keep doing this. Back and forth, back and forth. I think it would make it. Again, I don't want to hurt the spoiler. I gotta get out and check it. Make sure that front spoiler isn't getting damaged. All right, no, it actually looks pretty good. We're gonna keep going. Let's see if we can get it out of here. Go for it. This is where it's gonna get tricky. Corner, uphill. I don't think it's gonna do it. Tell you what, I'm pretty impressed so far. I can't say I'm not pretty satisfied with what it's doing, how it's handling this. There's a lot of snow. But I think to get it the rest of the way out, going uphill here, I don't want to hurt this thing. I think we're gonna have to get the excavator over here and swipe some of this crap out of the way. All right, let's see what happens now. That went beautiful. Oh, I wish I had a camera up top so you could have seen it plow through that last bit that wasn't touched up there, just right through it. So that was fun. That is really satisfying. Wait, what? There's another one.